What is up guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'm going to be going through every single card in set 3 of the Chaos Galaxy Galactic Divide, which comes in parts 1 and parts 2. If you haven't seen the first pack openings for set 3, which is released now, there'll be a link to the online store in the description and a link to that pack opening video as well. But for now I'm just going to go through the biggest set for the Chaos Galaxy, made up of 114 cards, split into 2 packs each with 80 different cards, and I'll go through which creatures are exactly in each pack and stuff. So hopefully it should clear some of that stuff up for you, because it is a bit confusing, I think. Okay, so starting with the creatures, there's 60. The creatures from the planet Roka are available in both Galactic Divide Part 1, Justice, and Galactic Divide Part 2, Evil. So start with the card number 1 is Bickerbal Bird. Every set in the game has had card number 1 as just a 4-star creature with no ability, so Bickerbal Bird is the one of those for set 3. Next up, card number 2, the really rare Terracon of Roka, the first Chaos Beast in the game, and I just realised I massively screwed up when publishing this card on the online store on the Game Crafter, because for some reason I left its power and health as question mark. I've now changed that, but I only realised the day after I published the game, so if anyone's bought any packs, you have a chance of getting this misprinted Terracon of Roka, which is quite cool, but his power is supposed to be 350 and his health is supposed to be 400. Next up, Dandy, the Elitist, Chinook the Melody, Weatherman Lit Noong, Weatherman Typhoon, and Lumiveron rounds off Roka. So these 8 creatures do come in both Galactic Divide 1 and Galactic Divide 2. Next up, I'll go to Galactic Divide 2, the Evil, starting with the planet Shios. So you've got the rare 3-headed Robact, Frasbolt, Wombam, Ember Soul, Moale, Giza Dragon, Shiosian Lava Mole, and Bamumu. They're all the creatures for the planet Shios. Then onto the planet Sindel, we're starting with Skelecrol, Commander Crossbones, the rest of the and then the rest of the Commander Crossbones or Skullcross archetype. We've got Skullcross Shield, Skullcross Scythe, and then Commander Bossbones, who's had his stats boosted. He's also a rare. We then have Cerbram of Sindel, which has the correct stats, and it's the second Chaos Beast in the set. So yeah, he's the second really rare creature in the set. We then have the Purgator, which is from Sindel, but is really kind of a Sindian card. So he's in both sets. He's in the Evil and Justice part of Galactic Divide. And then that's it for the planet Sindel. We've then got Pelisium with the card Iceberg Face, Zetaray Stracaris, which is a rare, Azobacter Mactaphilion, Freezalon, Steam Rider to go with Giza Dragon, and then the combiner card Stalictronk, Spear Arm, and Stalic Arm. Cool. Next up we have the No Planet creatures, which are again in both parts of Galactic Divide. We've got the Lost Bogibooga, Infi the Galactic Squire for the Knight archetype, 2 copies for some reason, and then Point Phantom, which is a rare, really good one too. And then the combiner creature, the first combiner creature for the No Planet cards, which is the Horde from Who Knows Where. Put these guys in the middle as well. Now for the creatures in Galactic Divide Justice, creatures from the planets Barrow, Sindian, and Gaios. So we've got Ung, Ozoblock for Barrow, Boominator, which is a rare, Trom, Combine Harvester, Redbeak Squab, and then the combiner creature for the planet Barrow, Zlok Beast Head and Zlok Beast Zones. Now for the planet Sindian, we have the Ancient Utopianon, Kaleidoscope Warriors, extremely good common card, Gombajabal, Ozo Bam, Ozo the Titan of Justice for the Ozo archetype, Shockerfly, which is a rare, and Stalius of Sindian, the Chaos Beast for the planet Sindian. We then have Chorban Chariot, the most powerful 4-star creature in the game, and that rounds off the planet Sindian. Some very strong Sindian cards in this set. Then on to Gaios, Underwood Burrower, one of my favourite artworks in the set. This is a rare. Garul, the Beast of the Night Jungle for that archetype. Voka Peki Mak, Pokatoka, and Stekatoka. and then Ozo-Kai, the last card for the Ozo archetype. We then have Thorngabork, and the ridiculously rare for the set, the planet-changing Galaxy Rock, which comes in both parts of Galactic Divide. Cool, want to keep Stalius at the top. Sweet. Now onto the resource attachment and activator cards, almost all of which come in both parts of the pack, come in both parts of the set. However, there's a few like planet-specific ones, so like any Sindel-related resource cards just come in the Sindel pack, because if you're buying a pack with no creatures from the planet Sindel, they're going to be pretty useless cards to you. So first up, for the generic cards, card number 61, we have the card-consuming Cosmic Creator. We then have Mystical Relic Rainbow Quill, Dark Space Eater, Helper Belt, which is a rare, 3-starred Thistle for the planet Gaios, 4-starred Feather for the planet Roka, and 6-starred Strike for the planet Shios. So 6-starred Strike is Shios based, 3-starred Thistle is Gaios based, so it's in part 1, and 4-starred Feather comes in both packs because it is based around the planet Roka. We've then got Tornadoom, also for the planet Roka, Point Trap, Broken Hand Without a Name, Abandonment, which is a rare, Forces of Justice, Space Pit, which is a really good card even though it's a common, Tower of Drangel, and that rounds off the regular resource cards. So now we've got the permanent resource cards. We've got Meteor Stop Off, which is a rare for no planet support, Shattered Core, Hot Potato, Crossbones Headquarters, which is for the planet Sindel, Stargift, Trollogram, Mount Eos for the planet Shios, Negotiation, Research Outpost for the planet Barrow, and then that's it for all the resource cards in the set. We've then got, there's a new really rare attachment card and a new really rare activator card, which I haven't shown before, so I'll get into those and explain them slightly in the video. So for the attachment cards, first up we've got Pentaplanter, Weatherman Hailstorm for the Weatherman archetype, Defrostation Talisman for the planet Pelisium, D-Elite, and then the first new card I've not shown you is Warp Hole Jetpack. I really love the artwork on this card, and like I said, it's a really rare attachment card. And Warp Hole Jetpack reads, when the attached creature leaves your planet, play one of your different killed creatures which has the same amount of stars as the attached creature. So if you're using, say, like the planet Pelisium or something, which uses a lot of really powerful creatures with like 8 stars, I'll do an example quickly. So it's pretty simple. If you have a Zeta Ray Mantalossus, for example, an 8-star creature on your planet, if you attach your Warp Hole Jetpack to it, when that Zeta Ray Mantalossus dies, your Warp Hole Jetpack's ability will come into play and you'll be able to free play any killed 8-star back to your planet, like a Cranchon, for example. I think Pelisium would be the best planet to work with this card, although you don't even have to play a Pelisium creature. You can have your Zeta Ray Mantalossus get killed and bring back a Shiosian Lava Behemoth, although I'd quite like to see a deck that manages to use both of these in one strategy, because that would be very interesting and impressive. But yeah, Warp Hole Jetpack, probably not the best really rare card in the set, but a very solid card nonetheless, and I'd love to see what people do with, what crazy combos people can do with it. Next up, card number 89, we've got Slush's Curse. We have Spicy Soul Source for the planet Sindel, Omniplanetary Ticket, which I showed you in my pack opening video, the Anti-Conjurer. Now I've changed this card's ability. Initially it was way too powerful, but it now reads, when your opponent adds a zone to their planet through a card ability, like through a Conjurer or Wombam or something like that, you add the zone to your planet instead, so it completely stops the opponent's zone getting added and you get that to your planet. We're on to the activators now, by the way, I forgot to mention, and the next card is the other really rare that I haven't revealed yet, and this one is called Homing Seeker. So this is, a really rare activator card, which reads, when your opponent plays an attachment card, you kill a card in your hand, but then you get to choose which card that is attached to. So I'll do another example. So let's say you've got an Omnius the Planet Abomination on your planet, your opponent has a Shiosian Lava Behemoth on their planet, their Shiosian Lava planet's 490 power, can't get past your Omnius's 500 health. So they play a KO reducing one creature's health to 0, they want to play it on your Omnius. You go, hold on, I'm activating my Homing Seeker, I kill a card in my hand. You play your Homing Seeker, kill a card from your hand, and then you go, no, I'm going to attach your KO back to your own Shiosian Lava Behemoth, and then it's your turn, and you play a slush and kill their Sheozian Lava Behemoth. Or you can use it if your opponent's trying to power up their own cards. So you play Homing Seeker when your opponent uses like a Galactic Saber to boost their creature's power by 70, making this stronger than your Omnius. So you play your Homing Seeker as they play this card, kill a card in your hand, and then the Galactic Saber would get attached to your Omnius and its power would go up to even more ridiculous than it already is. So I think Homing Seeker is a really good card. The cost that you have to actually kill a card in your hand makes it slightly worse, but still going to be very useful and one of the few ways to actually get past attachment cards in the game at the moment. For the rest of the cards in the set, we've got Black Hole Blocker, which is a rare. We've then got the Lost Probe, Shockwave 5, Skullcross Spear for the Skullcross archetype, extra small Rescue, Galactic Shield, which is a rare, Burning Damocloid, the ridiculously rare activator card, which I managed to pull in my pack opening video, which is amazing. When your opponent plays a single use resource card, pay 4 stars and kill that card. We then have Monument to Creation, Cosmic Conjurer, Activation, Activated, Activator, and that rounds off all the main cards in the set. We then have the limited edition cards, which will be released in the battle boxes later on this year. And in the battle boxes, you'll just be able to get all 114 cards in the set rather than it like split into 2. Cool. And then for the limited editions, we have got Phycodoris, designed by William McHugh, Copex Helmet, designed by Barry Southex, Armored Het Goat by Levi Sharon, and people in the competitive community are saying that this is going to be the card that puts Sindel on the map as one of the more powerful planets in the galaxy. And then Angel Spacecraft, designed by Chan Xavier. And because the set 3 packs are now released, all the guys who design these cards are going to get their packs in the post very soon, so that's exciting. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. In the comments section, I want you guys to tell me what your favourite card is in this set. It's a very tough choice for me, but I think, in my opinion, I'd either have to go with Terracon of Roka or Underwood Burrower. These are just 2 really fantastic cards coming out in the set, and I love their artworks. That's the main reason I'm choosing them. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the link in the description to the online store where you can get your hands on both packs of Chaos Galaxy Galactic Divide 1, Justice, and Chaos Galaxy Galactic Divide 2, Evil. And yeah, really excited to have this set finally out, and the support for it in the first pack opening video was overwhelming. Thanks so much guys for all like the positive comments. I don't think the video is currently on like almost 200 likes and 0 dislikes, which is amazing. So like, yeah, I just can't thank you enough for all the support. And yeah, on with set 4.